Hello everyone, this is AccurateDrowner, and hey, we're back. I disassembled the little thing right there real quick because I decided we had diamonds, so we might as well have a diamond sloosh. There we go. Oh, and I whipped up some dust so that we could actually finally get some redstone. Is this one that needs 4? Yes, 4. Oh, take those out, put that in. There we go. Now, where was I? Oh, right, we were waiting for... Oh, I wonder if it being nighttime makes it harder for them to spawn over here, because I've been kind of keeping an eye out to the side, and I haven't seen the mobs I'm looking for. Those still aren't the mobs I'm looking for, but they are more mobby than what I was. We do that to get them fighting each other. There we go. Oop. A little bit hurt there. There we go. But yeah, those weren't the people we were looking for, so let's go back up here. Boop. Of course, this will make it so we're actually eating our food a bit more actively. Oop. Oh good, it makes a decent amount of redstone instead of like none. Oop, no, not what I wanted. Which is perfect. Okay, yep, and you get me even more redstone. I've been experimenting more with the golden mesh and I found some redstone. It seems like it holds the key to creating some sort of power source, but that will have to hold off for now. What would I even need to power at this point? My ship is in pieces. Gather the chunks, sloosh them from dust, craft the clusters, smelt and cluster. And then, jar automation. Yes. Okay, so we've actually got the hopper. The dropper is literally just that. Yes, I think we have most of what we need. Let's grab that down here. And the hopper. Okay, you... Oop, we're missing the regular iron and some wood. There we go. With that, we can craft that. And does this go on the jar or on top of the jar? I'm going to... Ow. That's not the first time that's happened. On top? Read the quest. Manually mixing items in a tempered glass jar is making life a lot harder than it has to be. With the redstone I've found, I believe I can throw together something that just might make my things a little easier. Note, when placed on top of the tempered jar, this will automate the mixing process as long as the tempered jar has items inside of it. There we go. Okay, it just needed to get that there. I know I... Can I just make a... No. Could have been for that. Anyway, with that quest done, let's get our experience. Early storage, iron otter hammer, pipe automation. Wants logic cable, item interface, storage terminal. There we go. This is what we want. And it also means that we're going to want to actually Or an auto hammer. Smelting upgrade. Playing with goo. Explosive field. Mystical infusion. Yeah, no. I think I will want to... Wait a second. Do we have more mobs over here? I'm tempted to, like, throw the world into peaceful and then back out for a second. Just see if that could, tempt some mobs to spawn over there. But yeah. Pipe automation, fluid pipes, item pipes, pipe wrench, logic cable, item interface. This needs the mineral chunks and redstone, whatever. That doesn't particularly matter. Item interface and storage terminal, which glowstone dust, input variable, mineral glass. Interesting stuff that I do not have anything for. Huh. So I guess glowstone. What do you sluice from? You sluice from lava. You can come from a crate. Is there anything... Oh, yeah. Okay, recipe for that. Molten glowstone. Not gonna help me much there. Huh. So, going by this... Oh wait, we do have access to lava. Why am I being silly? But it does need fancy meshes. Well, not fancy meshes, but you know. Would this be faster if I had lava under it? Temperature sources, basically nothing. 25, 50. Oh, just fire, period, end of story. Lava bucket? Does that just mean lava? Mega torch apparently works. Creative, yeah, creative, that'll do. And then we get into the soul fires and stuff. And also cold things. A beacon apparently is the best thing you can put under there. But I'm assuming this just means having lava underneath it. Though, honestly, uses... I have enough that I can just make a second one. Why would I bother? Where would I put the lava? Oh, creeper. Anything besides creeper? There are creepers there. I do not want creepers there. I need to pay more attention to that. Okay, I have... Take that out. Put one in. And we should have buckets galore. Transfer matching to storage, that would be... take those out. It's empty. Why is it empty? Why is it empty? Can make obsidian. It's not connected to anything that would... Output full. Oh, is... Give me that. Is it complaining because of this being there? No. Well, what happens if I place it back? There we go. It's got a heat source. Put that in there. I'm not holding onto a... Because supposedly it's just supposed to pop out an item capsule thing, but it wasn't in the chest I had. Was it because that was there? No, I don't know. Output full. I'm making a guess. What's happening here is because I had things next to it at all, it decided it did not like that. Oh, it's getting kind of dark. Can I sleep? No? Needs to get darker? There we go. I don't know why I was doing that. That was weird. I don't particularly care about this. Just get rid of it. And factory block. I could mine that away. I've been trying to avoid actually messing up the original thing. Let's... I could literally have it be outputting into there. Let's grab... Oh, right. Those are like that. I'm gonna have to, mine those out. Though probably I wouldn't need to mine them out. It should be fine as is, but I've chosen to mine them out. It was a choice. There we go. And then I can do that. Throw the lava down there. Get that there. 400% efficiency, wonderful. And then we can put the automator on top of it. There we go. And it'll share this, so I can just toss these in there. Oh yeah, that's a lot quicker. And it just automatically puts into there. Wonderful. Now, we're right. I was going to want... That took care of all that. We're not really, well, obvious, like, oh yeah, we're not getting many diamonds out of this. It's like, really? You're not getting many diamonds. Who'da thunk? Take care of that diamond first. There we go. Because with this, we should be able to make another sluice. It's logs and a stick. And upgrade it. 3.
Narrator.
Oh,
Narrator.
Stop
Narrator.
that.
Off.
Okay. And I forget the stick. I probably have a stick in my backpack. And then iron. Oh, needs the chain. Chain. And then that goes into a diamond sluice. There we go. I just thought of a thing. Give me that. Or wait, no, give me that. I said I wasn't gonna, and I just went and did it. Factory block. Because supposedly it will auto eject. So wouldn't that mean that if I put in, oh wow, yeah, that was quick. Why was I doing silver? I don't know. If I put this in here, is it going to, it's auto ejecting into that. Wonderful. That is exactly what we need. Okay. Let's get that there, getting us another hopper. Can we really not put it on top of there? I guess the answer is no. There we go. There we go. And there we go. This is, well, it looks the part. Okay. Wait, I could have just, whatever. Recipe from here. It's crushed netherrack. How do we get netherrack? Netherrack from netherrack pebbles, which are slooshed through a gold mesh or diamond mesh. Diamond mesh works fine. With crushed basalt. Basalt comes from, or crushed basalt comes from basalt. And I think there is a basalt, yes, over here. Stone basalt generator. We need ice and a lava bucket. Compressed basalt. Oh, it needs us to have basalt in the first place. Well, basalt is easy enough. Or, no, not that. I think basalt pebbles. Fair enough. The basalt, I think, comes from ice and water meeting. So, which would explain why the recipe polymorphic fluid, no. Where was uses? Crushed basalt. Basalt. I saw a thing that needed ice, but I am blanking on it. Ice from a cold source. Goo spreading recipe. Water near goo. Okay. Which means we will want, where's the goo stuff? Where's Darwolf's goo stuff? Just our things. Primal goo, ferrocore ingot. I think I've gone mad. I've resorted to experimenting with rotten flesh. Although rotten, the flesh still has... shrimp. Lots of shrimp. So it's coming back down to... Here we go. Killed that. Put that back on there. Honestly, I should make a side way in that doesn't... I am literally being blocked by not having flesh, I think. Yeah. So we need sugar, we got sugar, we need dirt, we got clay. We are very much literally just being stuck by not having flesh. Wait a second. How much? Two sugar. I think these just turn directly into sugar. Yeah, so I can just grab another one. We've got the sugar. We've got the clay. Now we're just waiting on some mobs. Which seems like a good point for me to go away, and I'll come back once they're there. Okay, there is an undead of the appropriate type. And we got one flesh. A single flesh. And I realized something. I'm being stupid. Over there, when it's nighttime, is a spawner. For the drowned undead. Which would be exactly what I need. And the sun's going down. That's a thing. Yeah, I have sticks. I thought I had sticks. There we go. I was gonna go and get some other stuff just because. There we go. We got that mesh. And what's the next level mesh? Iron. Which we need more string for. Where's my hoe at? Okay, I see what's happening. When I'm crouched, believe it or not, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Oop, no, I do want those. There we go. Just turn a bunch of it into string as I can. Oh, actually, turn it all into string. There we go. Oh, and I should probably eat something. Or wait, do I have food in here? I do have this, which I will eat. However, I'm more meaning food that I have multiple of. Yes, this is actually perfect. And we are going to come over here for you. I completely space cadet that literally out in this direction is a spawner for drowned. And it seems to be active. I say seems to be. Like, oh, it would help if I took my light off. What's that? Oh. Hello? Are you going to spawn? Oh, there's a light. Fair enough. Yeah, I hear you. You're making noises and stuff. But I'm clearing off this just so it's a flat top. Oh. It would help if I... There we go. Actually, yeah. Let's... Oop. There we go. This is not the most exciting combat. There we go. Oop. It would help if I... There we go. Oop. There we go. Yeah, no, combat is not the most exciting. I'm glad I remembered this, though, because... There we go, we got... Oop. We got a bunch of zombies. They'll probably follow me home, but the key thing is I'm getting away from there. That is a good point. Drowned lungs. Huh. What uses? Adventure box? Information. Unlimited underwater breathing. Really? Who'da thunk? Anyway. Insert there. Oh, we got a bow. That's cool. Speaking of which... Oh, that's the wrong chunks. I put the wrong chunks in. That's why I had... White elevator. There's the sugar. Dirt. I don't know if I need that, but I'm gonna grab it out. Do I need a bucket? I have a bucket out already. But now I've got another bucket. Got prismarine if I need it. Seems good. Okay. Throw you in there. You. Steady hand. Still don't know what that does. Yeah, I'm glad I thought of the fact I have access to lava. Anyway, with that, this is completed, which will give us even more flesh. And with that, we can come into here, and we should have what we need for that. I have never touched this stuff. This is the first time that I will have this. Primogel goo, the foundational tier of goo, can transform basic resources like iron into ferrocore. It is perfect for initial experiments in material transformation, enhancing common materials into something more useful and efficient. Crafted from simple overworld materials, Primogel goo is the first step in exploring alchemical potential of goo. Okay, cool. Oh, and it's got all this over here. Primogel goo basics. Primogel basics. Transformative substance can alter certain blocks placed adjacent to it. Each tier of goo has the capacity to consume and convert stronger blocks into new advanced resources. This system allows for progressive unlocking of materials and crafting. To utilize goo, craft it and position in your world. Activate goo by feeding a specific resource it can consume, indicated by a goo block. Place an eligible block next to it to activate. After transforming a block, there's a 10% goo will need reactivation. Okay. For this, we were going upstairs. Alright. Honestly, for what I'm about to do, it would probably be better downstairs. But for the moment, here we are. I don't think it actually uses sandstone for anything. I have no clue. Wait, no, that would be the center, so we actually... We actually have just about enough. There we go. And then the Primogel. Did we not make it? Did we put it in here? I thought... Oh, there we go. Derp. It would help a lot if I actually... Ferrocore ingot. Raw ferrocore. Mined from raw ferrocore blocks. When an iron block is consumed, it's transformed. Okay. So the first one, well, we'll set that there. Uses sugar. which we can certainly handle. There we go. And boom, got a bunch of sugar. And we want the iron, which we actually have a decent amount of iron. Nothing going on in there. I just want 4 of them for the moment. Though honestly, I should probably make the thinking. Words are hard sometimes. Yes, there we go. It is working. Oh, I did alter that a little bit. There's a side passage down and then stair or a door. And I think after this, we're actually going to finish up the video because this seems like we're making pretty good progress with the just goo. Gives us silk touch. Wonderful. Just our guide, which I obviously need to read, but the icebreaker, that is the key there. With the icebreaker, I can put water there around it, which is what I need. The water will turn into ice, and then the ice can turn into basalt stuff. Right, but I was going to make an... Was it an anvil that I needed to use with this and my tool belt? Yes. That's what it is. Uses, I don't think I need quite that many. Oh yeah, just needed 3 of them. Okay. The rest we're gonna uncompress. Now, where do I want to put the anvil? Right there. I can still get to that if I need it, but for the moment, let's take out that. Take the tool belt. There we go. Does it accept that? No. It does accept that, though. So let's put that there. Wonderful. And actually, right away, we're going to need it. And boom. Insert. Now we have the raw ferrocore, which means we need to smelt it. Yes. Smelting does work. And then once we finish this quest, I think the video will be done. Though. Get more of that. The icebreaker and just dire things. Few dependents. Okay. Icebreaker. Okay. Yeah. We'll swap that out. And put that on. Just dire things. Goo, resources, machines, tools, items, upgrades, and armor. I will have to go into that. Drowned lungs. Go away, tiny coal. Was it? I think it's still active. Obviously, this would have been a lot easier. There. Oh, right. I was going to end the video. So, after, well, not confirmed. I know this works. See, there we go. And now it wants flesh. Or sugar. Either or. I was not quick enough. I was hoping that I'd have the time to actually go and... I was hoping I'd have the time to get it all at once. Anyway, yes, I will end it here. This is Accurate Drawer, and I'm signing off.